If you can find 250 pounds for a second-hand 3D printer setup, you could realistically be making around 1,800 pounds a month in profit with this one simple idea. And here's the crazy part. If you reinvest that profit into more machines, it scales per printer. So 10 machines would earn you around 18,000 pounds a month. Keep watching and I'll show you exactly how it works, why the margins are so high, and how anyone can start this from home. Let me ask you something. Have you ever taken a Zoom call in your car? Not while driving, I mean parked up between sites, between meetings, between responsibilities. Because if you have, you already know the problem I'm about to describe. You're balancing your laptop on your lap, your notebook on the passenger seat, your coffee somewhere dangerously close to the gear stick, and you're trying to look professional while everything around you is wobbling. And the truth is, millions of people work like this every single day. People who work across multiple locations, people who visit clients, people who manage teams, people who travel between sites, people who don't have a fixed office. Cars have quietly become the new mobile workspace, but the workspace part hasn't caught up. And that's where this business idea comes in. By the way, if you're into simple, low-cost business ideas you can start from home, hit subscribe. I share a new one every day. We're talking about 3D printed steering wheel workstations. Lightweight portable trays that clip onto your steering wheel and instantly turn your parked car into a stable workspace. A place to take Zoom calls, a place to write notes, a place to use your laptop safely, a place to work without juggling everything on your knees. And here's the part that makes this a real business. You can manufacture these at home with a second-hand 3D printer for just a few pounds per unit. The setup cost is tiny, the margins are huge, the demand is mainstream, and the customization potential is what turns this from a product into a brand. People who work across multiple locations need a stable surface, privacy, a place to take calls, somewhere to write notes, somewhere to use a laptop safely. But they don't have an office, they don't have a desk, they don't have a quiet room, they have a car. And right now, the only options are balancing a laptop on your lap, using the passenger seat, or trying to hold a tablet while looking professional on a video call. It's awkward, it's uncomfortable, and it's not safe. Now imagine handing someone a lightweight tray that clips onto their steering wheel in 2 seconds and gives them a stable, ergonomic surface for their laptop, tablet, notebook, or lunch. Suddenly, the car becomes a real workspace. Suddenly, Zoom calls look professional. Suddenly, writing notes is easy. Suddenly, the car becomes a tool, not a compromise. The existing products on the market are cheap, flimsy, ugly, and mass-produced. They're not designed for professionals. They're not customizable. They're not ergonomic. They're not branded. They're not premium. They're not made for the people who actually need them. But a 3D printed version changes everything. Because 3D printing lets you do what mass production can't. Customize, personalize, iterate, and improve. You can add features. You can add branding. You can add compartments. You can add MagSafe mounts. You can add pen holders. You can add cable channels. You can add a phone stand. You can engrave a company logo directly into the plastic. You can create versions for different professions. You can create versions for different car models. You can create versions with different colors, textures, and finishes. And the best part is that you can make these at home with a second-hand 3D printer that costs less than a night out. A used Ender 3 Prusa Mini or any cubic Cobra costs between 80 and 180 pounds. A roll of PETG or ABS filament costs 12 pounds. Basic tools cost 15 pounds. CAD software is free. You can get an enclosure for 20 pounds if you want to print ABS. That means your total setup cost is between 120 and 250 pounds. You don't need a workshop. You don't need a factory. You don't need inventory. You don't need staff. You don't need a garage. You can do this from a spare room or a corner of your living room. Now let's talk about manufacturing costs, because this is where the margins get interesting. A typical steering wheel workstation weighs around 450 grams, which means it costs about 6 pounds in filament, plus maybe 20 pence in electricity and 50 pence for wear and tear. So let's call it 7 pounds total to make one at home. These sell anywhere between 25 and 45 pounds, which means you're keeping around 20 pounds profit per unit. For a product you can print on demand, With no inventory and almost no setup cost, that's an incredible margin. And because you're 3D printing, you can print on demand. No inventory, no risk, no bulk orders, no storage, no cash tied up in stock. Someone orders, you print it, you ship it. It's the perfect small-scale manufacturing model. Customization is where you beat Amazon and every mass-produced version. You can offer engraved or embossed logos directly in the print. You can offer initials. You can offer company branding. You can offer custom colors. You can offer MagSafe mounts built into the tray. You can offer pen holders, phone stands, cable channels, or even a slot for a tablet. You can offer versions for left-handed users. You can offer versions with textured surfaces. You can offer versions with anti-slip pads. You can offer versions with fold-out legs. You can offer versions designed specifically for mobile managers, field engineers, estate agents, or delivery supervisors. This is where the business becomes more than a product. It becomes a toolkit for mobile professionals, and that opens the door to business sales. Staffing agencies could give these to their field workers. Estate agencies could brand them and give them to their teams. Training companies could include them in onboarding packs. Corporate wellness programs could offer them as productivity tools. Your cost is £7. Your business-to-business price could be £18 to £25. Their perceived value is £40 or more. Production volume is realistic and scalable. One printer can produce around 90 units per month. At £20 profit per unit, that's £1,800 profit from a single machine. 2 printers make £3,600. 5 printers make £9,000. And 10 printers make £18,000. Because the printers run unattended, you're not trading time for money. You're trading machine hours for money. That's how you scale a 3D printed business. Horizontally, by adding printers, not staff. Marketing is where the sales come from. TikTok and Instagram Reels are perfect for this. People love watching 3D printers in action. They love seeing custom logos appear. They love seeing car-to-office transformations. A video showing someone clipping a tray onto their steering wheel and taking a Zoom call will resonate instantly with anyone who works across multiple sites. Etsy is a goldmine for 3D printed products because buyers expect customization, personalization, and handmade items. People already search for car steering wheel trays, car laptop desks, and mobile workstations. You can dominate this niche with better design, better photos, and better customization options. LinkedIn is a powerful channel because this is a professional tool for professional people. A simple post showing how you use it between site visits will resonate instantly with managers, directors, and HR teams. LinkedIn is where business-to-business sales happen. Niche communities are another opportunity. Van life groups, mobile worker groups, field engineers, estate agents, community staff, delivery supervisors. These people live in their cars. They need this. Direct outreach is where the big orders come from. Email staffing agencies. Email estate agencies. Email training companies. Offer branded versions. Offer bulk pricing. Offer samples. This is a product that sells itself once someone sees it. The earning potential is real. If you treat this like a hobby, you'll make a few £100s a month. If you treat it like a side business, you'll make £1,000 to £3,000. If you treat it like a brand, with customizations, business-to-business sales, and multiple printers, you can make £5,000 to £10,000 a month with margins that most physical product businesses can only dream of. And if you scale to 10 printers, you're looking at around £18,000 a month in profit. And all of it starts with a second-hand 3D printer and a simple idea. Cars are the new mobile office, and mobile workers deserve better tools. This is MicroBiz 365, giving you a new idea for a low-cost business every day of the year.